Hello, everyone. My name is Martin Cabatic, and I'm an incoming sophomore entrepreneurship student at Loyola Marymount University. And I am with Dr. Alexandra Chamberlain from the Los Angeles Dental Society, which is a local component of the California Dental Association and the American Dental Association. She served as the CDA student representative for all 4 years of dental school, and she is currently an orthodontics resident at USC. How are you, Alexandra?
I'm doing well this morning. Thank you for having me.
So we have a couple questions for you. The first question is, could you describe one of your typical work days?
Sure. Well, as a resident, I'm still taking some courses for my master's in craniofacial biology. So in the morning, we typically have classes, and in the afternoon, we're treating patients. We typically see between 5 and 10 patients a day as a resident, which compared to private practice, which you could see anywhere from 75 to 100, it's quite a few less, but it's a good way to start experiencing what it'll be like out there.
Yeah, that's good for your experience and exposure. So what high school and college courses have you found to be most important for your occupation?
So it might be surprising, but dentistry actually has a huge artistic component to it. So some of the sculpture and drawing classes that I took were actually some of the most beneficial classes. I would also say being a small business owner or a future small business owner, taking coursework in accounting, even marketing, PR, that would be very valuable, and you won't get much of it in dental school.
Oh, cool. So what part-time jobs, internships, or extracurricular activities would best prepare you for this occupation?
So I worked as a dental assistant and an orthodontic assistant, and it was very interesting and definitely useful. But I think what would have been even more useful would be working in a dental laboratory. It would have really given you a foundation in the skills you need for the lab work that you do during the early part of dental school.
Cool. So as a student, what are the benefits of being a member of the LA Dental Society?
Well, there are many. Some of my favorite opportunities are the leadership opportunities they have so that you can interact at the local and at the state level. I would also say they have mentor-mentee type of opportunities that are really helpful. And personal favorite, the resume review that they offer, that it can help you get a job when you get out.
Oh, cool. So they'll help you build and get prepared for the workforce.
Absolutely.
So what about as a working professional? What would you say the benefits would be?
Right. So they slightly differ, and they kind of adapt with you as you move out of either school or residency. They have a number of different courses that you can take, very interesting. They also have networking opportunities. They sometimes sponsor events, like one coming up that's called Snap and Chat, where they will have professional photography available to the attendees and some social aspects as well.
Awesome. So just curious, how did you know that this is the right career for you?
Well, I definitely had a leg up. I have a lot of family in the field. My dad's honest. My mom's a dental hygienist. Even my godmother is a dental hygienist. So I had some early exposure, both working, both just observational, and I got very lucky early on. So anyone who thinks they might want to go into that kind of area and field, just surrounding yourself and immersing yourself in the profession will help you get a better idea.
That's awesome. So are there any educational programs offered by the LA Dental Society? And is there any continuing education programs?
Yes, absolutely. So as I kind of mentioned earlier, they do offer a ton of courses. Some of the more recent ones I've taken have been focusing on marketing, personal branding, social media, search engine optimization, web design. So a lot of different avenues and opportunities that I didn't have necessarily the time to focus on in dental school itself. And of course, they offer things like specialty panels where a team of specialists goes over cases, and the basic continuing education courses, CPR, infection control. They offer a little bit of everything. It's wonderful.
Wow, they really offer a lot to students and everything.
Yes.
That's really cool. Is there anything unexpected or something that surprised you during your time with this career?
You know, I think I mentioned earlier the artistic component. I didn't realize how much of a role that plays, but I would
Uh-huh.
also say kind of the technology engineering component. So much of dentistry is evolving from a technological standpoint, and having any kind of background or technical ability, and in that sense, just would really help in this career. And it's something
Mhm.
I really didn't imagine when I was starting out.
Yeah, yeah. So like both the artistic and the engineering components, like
Hmm.
me too. It's like very surprising and
Yeah.
cool to hear about that. So, all right. So the last question that we have for you is there anything else you would like to add or think would help someone consider a career in dentistry?
Well, I think there's absolutely a reason that dentistry is always ranked in the top professions in the country. It is a rewarding career. It is multifaceted with so many different components. And it's never boring. The connections you make, the interactions with your patients and your colleagues, worth of it, worth every moment.
Awesome. Well, that's all the questions we have today. So thank you, Dr. Alexandra Chamberlain. We look forward to everything. So thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.